All right, what's up? What's going on, guys? It's your boy CrimsonDragonENT here. We are back at it again with another tier list video. This one, what we're doing this time is putting every single fighting game. I don't think there are any missing. I hope not, because a lot of fucking games here. Um, we're gonna put them all on a tier list, man. The tiers are here are gonna be time to play the game. We got really good, good, okay. We've got I like to try because obviously there's a lot of games here I haven't played all of these games. I'm letting you guys know that right now. Um, haven't played meaning I haven't tried it, don't really care to try it, and just trash. Now it's gonna be very rare for games of this category to be trash because I love fighting games. I love fighting. You guys know this about me. So, um, fighter in real life. If you guys don't know, um. So yeah, let's just get started. We're gonna go from right to left, or left to right, I mean. So we've got Street Fighter. I think this is Street Fighter, the first one. Um, so we're gonna go to haven't played. I haven't played Street Fighter, don't really care to play the first Street Fighter. Um, it just be. We've got Street Fighter 2, which I have played, and it was really good. It was just really good. I don't know if it was Super Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2. I don't really know now. So I'll put them both on the same thing. We used to play in high school. My game design teacher used to have it on for us, and we would all play just during lunch or whatever. I got my candy here, so I stay awake while doing this. Um, Street Fighter Third Strike. I'm guessing that's what that is. I haven't played it. Um, don't really care to play it. Street Fighter got its own additions. You see there was Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Turbo. Street Fighter does a lot of these things, so Street Fighter 4. I'm not gonna lie, I've never owned Street Fighter 4. But when I did play it, I really did love it. I can't put it at a time to play the game. I can put it at a time to play the game, actually. So we'll put Ultra at time to play the game. Because you gotta understand, Street Fighter 4, I don't know how long it ran for, but Street Fighter 4 was just like a time. You know what I mean? I don't know how people perceive Street Fighter 4, but like, bro, we used to play this at on break at work. This dude at Home Depot just like brought his computer, had the projector, put it on there because we would have like an hour break most of the time. So he would just set it up and it be on. You know what I mean? So Street Fighter 4, pretty much how it went down at like everybody who I know had it. If they did have it, it was on. Like it was just time to throw down, man. You know what I mean? So Street Fighter 5 was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. Street Fighter 5 was horrible. Um, complete opposite of Street Fighter 4. I feel like I don't know, but I did hear that it got better. I used to own Street Fighter 5. I mean, technically still own it, but uh, just was not the same. Just felt a whole lot worse, and didn't like it. I'd like to try Street Fighter 6. I mean, I did kind of try Street Fighter 6. I played the demo, but never the full game. I did like what I played in the demo, but never owned the full game. I've seen Steven Warrens with me play it sometimes. It seems like a pretty fun game. I just never had the chance to get it for myself. Um, Street Fighter Alpha. Haven't played a lot of fucking Street Fighter games, man. Alpha 2, haven't played. I want to say I played one of them on the computer. I think my brother owned it, but I mean, you know, it's not the same, man. A lot of Street Fighter games. I just haven't. I'm not even looking because I know I haven't played none of these. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It was okay. It was okay. You know, I haven't really played it that much, but when I did play it, it was all right. I didn't really know about Tekken back then, so I wonder now if I played it now, how good it might have been or not good. It might have been in my eyes now that I'm such a big Tekken guy. Um, Tekken 1, haven't played. I've not played Tekken 1. Tekken 2, haven't played Tekken 2. Don't really care to play it. Tekken 3. I think a lot of people say Tekken 3 was probably one of the best ones. So I'd love to see what that was like. Tekken 4, haven't played that one. Tekken 5, I did play that one. It was okay. I think it was okay. Um, I didn't play it that much. I just played it because off an emulator. It was okay. I just, I couldn't play online. I mean, there was no online at the time, I don't think, but like there was no way to play against, and it's just okay. Jinpachi is an asshole though. I'll tell you that much. What is this Tekken Tag Tournament? Haven't played that. I would like to try it though. Tekken 6, I haven't played, but I would love to try. Tekken 7. Let me tell y'all something about Tekken 7, man. I'm gonna say Tekken 7 was really good. It was really good. Matter of fact, I might even say time to play the game, bro. I might say it. Because that was my first Tekken game that I really got into. And that game made me fall in love with Tekken. Like, I don't even know what made me buy Tekken, but just bought it one day. I think it might have been on sale or something. I don't know. And then I've always known about Tekken. Like I've known about Jin, Kazuya, Heihachi, but never beyond that, nothing really. Um but when I started playing Tekken 7 and Fakuman was already there, and I'm a huge, huge Muay Thai fan. Huge Muay Thai fan. You guys know I'm all into that MMA stuff and whatever, but when I got to play as Fakuman, man, bro, I was locked in. I was in love forever. Like I'm a huge Tekken guy now because of Tekken 7. I don't know if maybe some people hated Tekken 7, I don't know, but that game really, really changed how I view fighting games as a whole because Tekken really changed for me how I view fighting games. Because fighting games, it's always about the fireballs and Kamehamehas and whatever. It's all this stuff, which Tekken does have some of that too. But I feel like what sets Tekken apart is that it really implements the style that they're trying to put in there. Like Fakunram, for example, again, his Muay Thai was amazing. Like there's moves that Sanchai did, there's moves that Bukao did, there's a lot of stuff in there, and there's also his own unique flair on the style as well. You got Lydia Sobieska with her actual karate moves as opposed to Kazuya, Jin, Heihachi, that kind of karate. Lydia Sobieska has like I guess you can say real karate. Um, there's Huarong, Taekwondo. There's Brian Fury with his kickboxing. There's Josie with her kickboxing as well. It's a lot of stuff in there. You got Shaheen, which I think his style is jujitsu. You know, it's really good jujitsu. You got Sambo with Dragunov. Just a lot of things in there that really translates from real life that I've never really seen in a video game before. So made me a Tekken fan forever. Um, Tekken 8. Come on, man. I already know about Tekken 8. I gotta put that there and kind of move it. But it's not okay. It's time to play the game, definitely. It's time to play the game, definitely. I feel like everything from Tekken 7 is kind of elevated in Tekken 8. I love this. The story mode is pretty good too in there. Um, yeah, there's not really anything that I missed from Tekken 7 that's not in Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is doing this cool thing with the Battle Pass now, which I think all fighting games should do. Like, I think Battle Passes really work in fighting games. You can sell skins in there. You can sell a lot of customizable things in there that Tekken 8 definitely takes advantage of. And there's also they offer a lot of free stuff in there, customization wise. Again, um, and it's just a lot of cool things in there, man. You got crossplay in there too. That's how me and my cousin play a lot. And yeah, it's just a really, really awesome game. The heat stuff is awesome. There's a lot more extensions to combos for people that weren't in Tekken 7 that they are in now. So yeah, man, Tekken 8 is just awesome. I don't know what Tekken game that game is, but I'm gonna put that in haven't tried. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. That is the one game that I really, really want to play, man. I really want to play Tekken Tag Tournament 2 because I've heard that literally that game is kind of like the Tenkaichi 3 of Tekken. Like everybody is in there. And I don't know who everybody is. So I really want to know. Like I have never played as Ogre. I've never apparently martial law has a son that you get to play and I've never even seen him before. So definitely would love to try that. I don't even know what that is. We're gonna put haven't played. The original Super Smash Brothers. I want to say it was good. I definitely played it. I think that's on the N64. Yeah, because Melee is next, so that's got to be on the N64. Really, really, it was good. The starting roster was pretty strong. You had Mario, I think Fox is in there, Captain Falcon, Link, Kirby, the typical guys, Pikachu, the people that you kind of associate with Smash, like they have to be in there. They were in there. Bro, Melee. I think Melee was my first game on GameCube, bro. I think my mom bought us a whole GameCube just so I can play Melee, and I put hours into that game, bro. Hours. I'm pretty sure just like every single person here watching this video, they probably put mad hours into Melee. So I can't say nothing that hasn't been said already. Y'all know. Brawl, bro, Brawl was my favorite game. Brawl is one of my favorite games of all time. Like Brawl, bro. The story mode is one of my favorite story modes in gaming. Like ever. Like it's just one of the best. Like how you can just make all these characters come together, hardly make them speak a word. I don't think anybody spoke besides Captain Falcon, I guess. But to just make it work so well was just so awesome to me. Everything in Brawl was cool too, man. Like the maps, the new characters, the I don't know what else. It was just a great time to be alive, man. Smash on the Wii U, I'm not even gonna lie, I hated it. I hated it. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I hate it. Let's move on. I think it's because I didn't have a Wii U either. It pissed me off. But Ultimate, I say Ultimate was really good, but it wasn't as good as Brawl. It wasn't as good as Melee. The big draw of it was that the roster, everybody's in there, you know. Um, but it's not when I think it's not as legendary to me as like Brawl was. You know what I mean? Like Brawl was different, man. Brawl was fucking different. Melee, I have to put at the top because the sheer amount of hours I just put into that bitch. Ultimate, it's like just a step below. Just a step below. I like all the things that they did. You kind of like create your own fighter, which is pretty cool, I guess. The DLCs, pretty good DLCs. You got Sora, Kazuya, bunch of Fire Emblem characters. um, and it was really good, but it's just not like if you were to ask me what Smash game I want to play right now, it's always gonna be Brawl. Let's get into the next one. We got Mortal Kombat 1. Haven't played. Got Mortal Kombat 2. Haven't played that either. Mortal Kombat 3. Haven't played that either. Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Deception though, I really what is this? Is this Armageddon? What is this? Deadly Alliance. Okay, I'd love to try that one as well. Deception and Armageddon. I'd love to try all of those. Um just because I've heard a lot about those three games. I think that's the 3D era. of Mortal Kombat. I want to say that's true. If not, then I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like definitely um I'd love to give those a try one day. I did try. I think I don't even know which one it was. I think it was Deception. And I think I tried like one game of it while I was at somebody's house. It was pretty okay. So I'd love to try more of it. Mortal Kombat versus DC, garbage. Oh my god, that game was fucking horrible, man. They were just so stiff. And I know Mortal Kombat kind of gets a criticism for being stiff, but oh my lord, they were so stiff in this. Like even the moves, the blocking felt horrible. Just everything was just so bad, and like the story was bad. Not that you expect collab stories to be good, but this one was just bad. It's just bad, bad, bad all around. Get it off my screen right now. Mortal Kombat 9 was peak though. Mortal Kombat 9 was peak. That was like my first real Mortal Kombat vs. DC was my first Mortal Kombat game technically. But Mortal Kombat 9 was like my first standalone Mortal Kombat game, and that game was fire. Oh my lord, that game was fire, bro. So fucking fire. Like, especially because I've only ever really seen the Mortal Kombat movies. That's kind of like my only exposure to Mortal Kombat before this. So when I got this, learning about fatalities, learning about brutalities, the story. I think Mortal Kombat 9 kind of conjoined the stories of 1, 2, and 3 into one game. From what I hear, I don't really know. You got to play as Freddy in here, Kratos, which I never got to play because that was on PS3. I was an Xbox kid. Um, and yeah, man, just that game was just fucking fire. It was everything like Reptile. I remember it was awesome. Striker was there too. Uh, just felt like everybody was there. Felt like everybody was there. Mortal Kombat X. So coming off the hype of Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X had a lot to kind of do, and I feel like it was good. I feel like it was good. I not a lot of people like the Combat Kids. Not gonna lie, there was some points where I didn't really like him either. Like Cassie Cage was like a goddess, you know. I was like, okay, but it was good. It was good. I had fun playing it. They had the Predator in there. I believe Alien was also in there. I don't really remember what other. Oh, Jason Voorhees was in there too. I think Leatherface was in there too. Um, a lot of cool characters, a lot of cool things to do with the story. I love the relationship between Sub Zero and Scorpion. Um, just it was good. It was good. I liked it. Like actually playing it, I liked it. There was also when they were adding different costumes. I don't know if they added different costumes in Combat 9, but I know in X they added some cool skins in there. Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I really liked Mortal Kombat 11. Like I had a lot of fun time on it. Now I know there's a whole lot of things I hate about it, like just moves I just hate. They just work when they're not supposed to work. But you know, I love the amount of customization that's in there. Um, the grind to get them can be tedious, but it's kind of like Injustice in that way. I guess we'll get to Injustice in a minute, but Mortal Kombat 11 was really fun for me. Um, this is the game where I kind of really went into Mortal Kombat. Never really played online though. I think about it. I just really played a lot with my friends, and they would just kick my ass, and I'll get mad and uninstall, install again next week, repeat. You know what I mean? So, like that aspect. I don't remember any of the DLC characters. I'm not gonna lie. I remember actually the Terminator was in there. T800. Rambo was in there. Anyways, really good game overall for me. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm actually really curious. Find out what you guys think about that. Mortal Kombat 1. I haven't played it. I don't really want to play it. Just kind of seems like less of Mortal Kombat 11. Like I feel like it's just a step behind. Mortal Kombat 11, a lot of things. So I'm just like, DLC characters don't really excite me that much. They got Omni Man in there, Homelander, um, T1000 in there, Ghostface, Conan. It's not really a big Mortal Kombat guy. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But Injustice. I want to say Injustice. I did like playing it. It was fun to play. So I'm gonna put it in. I really like the story though. The story really kind of put me in. Um, I'm gonna say it was good. It was good. It was good. It was really good. At the time, like a concept like that just didn't happen. Like this sort of concept, it just never happened for games. So the fact that it did come out, the fact that it had this kind of story to it, it took everybody like, whoa. Definitely, the comics were better than the game. Sorry, but they had a lot of characters that you weren't really able to use in DC games before, though, like Lobo. Uh, Scorpion was in there. Scorpion was honestly awesome in there. I'm not even gonna lie. And the skins were great in there. Like you had the Godfall Superman, which is one of my favorite suits ever. I still to this day don't even know where it's from. I think the series is called Godfall. I don't know. A lot of cool things in there. Let's move on to Injustice 2. Now, Injustice 2, I'm not even gonna lie, it had my life in a chokehold. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really not even gonna lie. So I'm gonna put it in really good. Injustice 2, I'm not gonna lie, the story was horrible. Story was horrible. Like you could not play that game for the story. If you're playing that game for the story, it'll probably be trash. I'm not even gonna lie. But the customizations, I feel like were really good. Really good. I think that was the first game to do that. First to do it in that aspect in a fighting game. I think that was the first game to do that. And it was just so fun. Like every fight, you would get a new piece of gear, whether it be bad or good. Can't really. Um, and yeah, just the customization for everybody. Just going online, seeing everybody's Atrocitus or Batman or Wonder Woman or Supergirl. My main was Black Canary, bro. Black Canary is her. Okay. Um, yeah, Black Canary. This game pretty much like I always liked Black Canary, but she was hardly ever in anything, so you couldn't really appreciate her. But in this game, she was going stupid, bro. She was going stupid for me. Like nobody could beat my Black Canary except for everyone online. We got Killer Instinct. Haven't played, but I definitely would like to try Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct 2, I haven't played, but I definitely would like to try because I did play Killer Instinct, this one, the newest one, and it was really it was fun. I'm not even gonna lie, but I just hardly played it because funny enough, I don't know if Killer Instinct was on PlayStation. I don't think so. I never saw it on PlayStation, but I only got to play because my cousin at the time had an Xbox. So we were just playing, and it was really fun. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But still a very fun game though. So combo. that shit. Anyways, we got Capcom, Capcom, Capcom versus SNK. I haven't tried, but I would like to try it. Why not? You got Capcom versus SNK 2. I'm not sure what this is. The cover looks dope though. I just haven't played it. Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Now Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I'm gonna put in good. And before I get hate, I hardly played it, so I can't really put it higher than that. Um, kind of just played it once or twice at my cousin's house, and at the time, to me, I didn't know this game came out. So seeing Spider-Man fight Ryu, Iron Man going up against Zangief, Hulk going up against Guile, like these guys, like I've never seen something like that before. I've never seen a collaborative game. It's like Smash, but like that was just different to me. I never knew that that was a thing. So discovering that, I was like, what the fuck? And Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I'm not even gonna lie, that game was fire. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably one of the best games ever. I think. I don't really know, man. But now you put Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We're gonna put that in where is it? We're gonna put that in good. We're gonna put that in, yeah, I'll put that in good. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was okay. It was cool. But what made it even better was Ultimate. Ultimate was that shit. Matter of fact, I'll put Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in a tier up because I don't think it changes that much, right? Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a time because it came out when I was old enough to truly appreciate games like this. You know what I mean? Like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I don't know when that fuck that came out. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out when I was like a kid, like a little kid too. I think I was probably like 5 or something. I don't know when that game came out. But like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, everybody was hyped. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was like, oh no. Like, especially when you see that intro of Dante fighting Deadpool. I think in Ultimate you get Virgil versus Wolverine. I'm not really sure. Um, had Nova in there. I think it was all the DLC characters in a game. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. But Ultimate was just, oh man. Like I can play that game right now and have fun right now. Yeah. Is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 better than 2? I don't know. I don't know truly because I don't remember playing 2. I just remember that one guy with the headband and the lightsaber. That's about it. I don't really remember my time playing it, but when I did play it, that game was gas. But 3, I can say, whew, like that's definitely Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was garbage. That shit was garbage, bro. It's like the story was ass. The game was kind of ass. Uh, it felt like there were things, even though this game was called Infinite, it felt like there were things missing from 3 that should have been in Infinite. So Infinite is not really infinite. Infinite is pretty much finite. Like, you know what I mean? Marvel superheroes. I've never played this game before. I have no idea what it is. Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter. I might have played it in like an arcade or something, but not really. X-Men Children of the Atom. Never played it. I've heard it was good though. X-Men versus Street Fighter. I might have played this game in an arcade, but I have no idea. X-Men Mutant Academy. I don't know what the hell this is, but I'd love to give it a try. Put that in there. There's a second one? Okay. What is this? X-Men Next Dimension. Never heard of any of these X-Men games before. I'm not even gonna lie. Budokai Tenkaichi 1. Haven't played. I don't really care to play it that much. Tenkaichi 2. Haven't played, but I really hear that the what if stories in there are pretty cool, so I'd love to try it. 3. 3 was gas. You gotta put it up top. You gotta put it up top. Like probably still the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made. Can't really think of one that's better. I mean, you can kind of, you know, but in terms of the impact, in terms of the roster, in terms of the fun, in terms of the what ifs, in terms of a lot of things, this is like the Dragon Ball Z game. Like if you're a new fan, you want to have a game that you can play and just have fun. It's Tenkaichi 3. Like, I would even say especially on the Wii. That's how I played it because I didn't have a PS2, so I had a Wii and put in Tenkaichi 3, and you can actually do the moves to do the move. So like, because you know how we had like a nunchuck situation, so you would kind of go like this and just kind of go here, boom. You know, I ain't gonna lie, what ruined it for me is I was playing with my cousin one day, and I'm over here going, and he just goes, and it works. And I was like what? I following the instructions like a normal person. He's just going, and it just goes. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, you don't really have to do the whole hand motion. You just go like this, and it still reads you as doing the motion. I'm like, well, you just sucked out all the fun for me. I'm like- but really, just like awesome game, awesome combat. Like you can have like real Dragon Ball Z fights in this game. Tag team. I've never played tag team. I've always heard. I think this game is on the PSP. I don't really know. I'd love to try it though. Xenoverse One. Xenoverse One. When it came out, everybody was hyped as fuck because you can create your own guy, put him in there. For me though, it was cool. It was good. Um, the fact that you can play with your friends, everything was good. It's just something about it wasn't that good, but it was good. I liked it. It was okay. Uh, now two, two was kind of awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Two was kind of awesome. There was just a lot of things in there that I didn't really like the whole just felt floaty at times. Like there would be a lot of like you'd be fighting this one, and your opponent is kind of here looking at you being stupid. It's like just things like that. There was no beam clashes. I really wish there was like beam clashes, man. Uh just things in a Dragon Ball Z game that you want in there that haven't really made it. I hope they made a Xenoverse 3. Xenoverse 3 would be pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Xenoverse 3 would be pretty awesome. Um, especially if they add more things, up the graphics a little bit, up the roster, add more what if stories. There's a lot of good what if stories already in Xenoverse 2. Um, I would love it if a lot of choice went into the matter. You know what I mean? I would love if which Xenoverse 2 does have some of this. I just want a bit more. Like there's a part where I don't know on Namek, and if you don't beat Frieza a certain way, Vegeta comes in and turns Super Saiyan, helps you out. Like that's pretty cool to me. Um so just more things like that. And especially a part of the main story. Like I wish especially with the PS5 skill abilities, I feel like they can really do like a choice, kind of like a Quantic Dream sort of Dragon Ball situation. Not like Quantic Dream, but you know what I mean, like different routes that people can do. I feel like they did something like this with the Few DLC story where you can literally like there's routes to different choices. I guess it's kind of like that, but just like the main game be like it. I don't know. But Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters was awesome, man. Especially because we never had a Dragon Ball Z game that was really competitive. I mean, you can say Budokai was. Um, maybe Budokai was meant to be kind of competitive, but Fighters like that was the be all. Like we getting it in right now. Like there was tournaments for fighters. I think there was esports for fighters. I don't really follow esports like that, but just a lot of shit that was just awesome about fighters, man. Like I think it was made by the same people who made Guilty Gear. I haven't played Guilty Gear, but they really popped off with this one. I feel like it's one of the best Dragon Ball Z games ever made. It's another one like BT3, where I mean I don't think they had that much of a roster compared to BT3 because BT3 is like the be all end all roster. So it's but fighters had a pretty good roster. I feel like though, and they really had a good time making the characters like the intros or the outros. Just a lot of really cool chaos was being made with that one, man. But yeah, let's keep going here. Jump Force. I'm not even gonna lie, I hated Jump Force, but I kept playing. So I'm just gonna say it was okay. But the thing that was bad about Jump Force is that when the trailer came out, because I'm a really big fan of J Star's Victory Versus. That game is one of the best anime games ever made. Like that game is so much fun, bro. just such pure fun that when this game's trailer came out, it's like, oh, Jump Force. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Because it was marketed. I mean, it is, but it was marketed to be a J Stars Victory Versus sequel, which it is. It is, but completely different play style as J Stars. I feel like J Stars could have definitely worked for this sort of game, but they just I don't know. I really don't know. I guess they kind of wanted to take the formula of a 3-man squad with fighters and put it into an arena fire situation. Maybe they try to do something like a Ninja Storm, which we'll talk about later. Um, I don't know, but it really did not work for me. Especially like how all your team is kind of limited to this one bar of health. I didn't like that at all. I don't know if maybe that was some sort of a way to be strategic with your team. It didn't work for me, man, and the story felt very, very generic. Um, just wasn't good. I mean, the create your own fighter was okay. It was okay, but I don't know. That felt generic too because at the end of the day, you're just copying everyone else's moves, which is kind of what's supposed to happen to create your own fighter situation. But the move's not really what's messing me up. The what's messing me up is that the lack of fits. Like you're literally only wearing what everybody else is wearing. Like Saint Seiya's armor with Goku shoes. Like that's not a good like that's and I seen you motherfuckers in the lobby. Don't pretend like it wasn't you. I seen you, bro. I seen you, bro. Okay, we got Naruto Ultimate Ninja. I've always heard a lot about the Ultimate Ninja series, and I've never had a chance to try any of them. Ultimate Ninja 3, especially, I heard was like probably the best one. Just the Ultimate Ninja franchise just looked so cool to play. Like, just looked so much fun. Um, but never got to play. I never had a PS2. I had an Xbox, man. I was an Xbox kid. Come on, man. Storm 1. Storm 1. I didn't play that much. So I'm just gonna put it in okay. It's definitely not trash. I'll tell you that much. But it was okay. Like because my first game was Storm 2. We're gonna get into that next. But Storm 1, I never really got to play because I was on Xbox. It was on PS3, I think. Um, but a lot of cool ideas in here because like this is Ultimate Ninja Storm, so they kind of took some ideas from Ultimate Ninja series, of course. What I really liked about it was the jutsu kind of like beam clashes that they would have. So, like for example, if you pick Naruto and he uses Rasengan against Sasuke, who uses his Chidori, you kind of collide and you have to like press the right buttons to win the clash or whatever. You could also do this with Kakashi or Minato or any move that's kind of like this and they go like this, you can kind of clash them, which I thought was awesome. And it's a feature that was taken out in Storm 2, which I get because there it really isn't a lot of people that can clash like this. Um so yeah, definitely a game that I think ideas should come back. Cuz I think Jutsu clashes are pretty cool. It's just not a lot of people can do it like that, but you can kind of clash like Fireball Jutsu and Rasengan, but they don't really clash like that. You know what I mean? Like they kind of just blow up. So, yeah. Storm 2 though, really good. It was my first introduction into this Ultimate Ninja Storm series. And this game is actually on Xbox. Um a lot of awesome things I've never expected to be in an anime game before. Mainly what was really cool was the QTEs. If you don't know what that is, it's a bunch of quick time events. It's kind of like the fight is playing out. And you have to press a certain button, like Y, and you have to press at the right time. If you don't press it, your character kind of loses the fight or gets hurt or something like that. I felt like in because a lot of games in this era had that, like Rise of a Ninja, which is another Naruto game, or Broken Bond, which is another Naruto game. Azura's Wrath is famous for this because that I haven't played it, but I hear against a lot of QTEs, people kind of pissed off about it, but it looked awesome. But in Storm 2, I felt like it really elevated the cutscenes because I felt like obviously it was a bit more interactive. Um and just made the fights. Some of the fights were better in this game than they were in the anime. I'm not saying that Naruto versus Pain was better in this game, but like stuff like that comes to mind. Or Naruto versus Sasuke when they meet up at Orochimaru's hideout. I feel like they had a QTE event as well. I don't remember now. But like just things like that, it just elevated the moment. And also what was really cool about this game was the open world. I felt like the open world was pretty fun in this game. There was some side missions that were really fun. Uh I feel like a lot of times with Storm, especially with the open world, there's a lot of there's always like a side story or two that is like a really big one. Like I think this game, I think it had to do with like the people being on some evil scrolls or something, and there was like a bunch of clones of everybody else, and they were evil, and you had to fight the evil Naruto and whole big thing. but but yeah, man, just a lot of cool stuff. Storm Generations. I don't really remember this game. I actually wonder if this was Revolution or not. What was Generations about? Oh yeah, no. That was this one. Okay. Okay, never mind. So Generations was okay. I don't remember it. I definitely know I did play it. I don't remember it though. I think it was just one of those games like it was kind of just to get you hyped for the next one. But I don't think they needed to make that game, I'm not gonna lie. Storm 3. Storm 3, I think, was the best kind of all around Naruto Storm game. Now I know some of y'all are gonna say it's 4, and you're wrong, but but Storm 3 was just a really, really good game. What makes it stand out to me, I feel like especially is the story mode. I feel like the story mode is very interactive. I feel like you just feel more in the story mode, the way the writing was done. I don't know if they copy and pasted directly from the anime, but just the story mode was really, really good. And especially because like you get the stuff from 2 where you get the open world and all that, and I think you can play as other people too in the story mode. I think you could have done that in Storm 2 as well, but Storm 3 I think was a lot more characters you can play um as a leader, I guess you can say. Um Storm 3 also had a thing that really makes it set off to me is because if you pre-ordered the game, if y'all know, you got the Goku costume. Now listen, listen, the Goku costume was insane, bro. It was insane because the fit was fire, and then when Naruto does his Rasengan, he does it like a Kamehameha. So literally, he would instead of going like this, charging it up here, he would go like this, charge it up, boom, right to your stomach, bro. And it was raps. It was raps for you after that. You went flying across the stage, but it was a really, really fun game. And I think this game was the one that introduced DLC costumes. So that was cool as well. Also, something about Storm 2 I forgot to mention. Lars Alexanderson from Tekken 6 is in Storm 2. I think he's already unlocked too. I don't know. But he's already in the game. He's got his gun, he's got his electric arm thing, he's got a unique fit. I don't think it was in Tekken, but that man went hard. But anyway, yeah, in Storm 3 they had DLC costumes. Um like samurai fits and things of that nature. I think they had Naruto as a cowboy. I don't really know, but like a lot of things in there that was really good about Storm 3. It's a Naruto Revolutions. I think that's what this game is called. I think that's what this game is called. Now this is, I think, the most underrated Naruto game of all time. this is one of the best Storm games of all time. Um, thing about it is that this game is completely unique. Like everything about it is unique. They tried to do a lot of things here. Some things they brought over in the Storm 4. I don't remember which because I haven't played the game that long, but a lot of things here that were only done in this game and left in this game, which I think should have carried over, but they didn't carry it over. But Storm Revolution, I don't even think you had the main story. I don't think so. You had a whole original story about a tournament going on this island. I think it's like a space time tournament sort of fucking situation. It makes sense that other characters are there that are not supposed to be there. But anyways, that game was just awesome, man. And you had to be in a 3-man squad. You had to win the tournament, you know. Then they had other situations where they had a Mecha Naruto. I think there's another out there character as well, but I don't remember. There's a lot of unique things in there, man. You're not fighting the same people. Like there was a mission in there. I remember you had to fight Shikaku, you had to fight the Nine-Tailed Fox, and you had to fight somebody else. But and they just spawn you in. Boom, you gotta fight them all three. I'm like, like it was crazy. Um, there was also a whole story which I don't even think was in the anime, but they show you how the Akatsuki was born. Or I think this game did it first before the anime. And all of the cutscenes were anime cutscenes, bro. Like how they recruited Hidan. I think it was Kakazu and Deidara that recruited him. I don't really remember, but whole like literally anime cutscenes. And they were pretty long, some of them too. Like you got to see Orochimaru trying to take Itachi's eyeball. Um I don't know what else you got to see. You got to see Itachi recruiting Deidara. Um just a lot of things you got to see, man, that you don't uh either wasn't in the anime at all or was done first because this was groundbreaking when this game came out. Like nobody expected that shit at all. Just a fun ass game. Also, they did this thing where each character was kind of classified into three classes. Like there'd be like a I don't know, I think it was like an attack, a chakra, and then a dodge. I don't really know. It was red, blue, and green. One of these classes you can flick and your awakening would just be there. I think Rock Lee had this, I think. Um there was another one there where if you had the attack, you can combo with your supports and they would like do combos with you, obviously would up the damage. There was another one where I think you can charge your chakra faster, or I think you can have more defense or something like that. I don't know. But it made you kind of think a little bit as to who you want on your team. There might have definitely been some OP teams now I think about it too, but I just remember, man, I love this game. I love this game. Like, yeah, I put OD hours. Mecha Naruto was hilarious. Naruto Storm 4. It was kind of like the be all end all for these games for me. Like, it was really good, but it was kind of a step behind 3, a step behind Revolutions. Um, because again, like they had a lot of like unique ideas in Revolutions, and it just kind of was done away with. I'm not even sure if the game is called Revolution. I'm hoping it is, but um, yeah, Storm 4 kind of did away with a lot of things that Revolution did. I'm about to look it up now. Okay, yeah, it is definitely called Revolution. Okay, but Naruto Storm 4 did a lot of things that did away with the things that were done in Revolution, which I think was a step backwards. I think Revolution took a lot of risks. I feel like they could have done a whole nother uh anime cutscene story, which I think, looking back, like that might have put a lot of money into Revolution and didn't make a whole lot back. So that may be what happened there. Um I definitely feel like there could have been a lot to do. I feel like there was no open world. There was an open world, but it wasn't taken as seriously as the main story was. If you play the main story, it's just battle after battle after battle, which is kind of boring, I think. I mean, they didn't go nowhere, so it makes sense. They were just at the war, but The whole game takes place is the entire war arc, which makes sense. But it's just I don't know. Just in terms of the fun though, I think Storm 4 did improve on the combat that 3 had. Just a step up. Uh, the characters, I think you had every single character in there. I don't know if you had Mecha Naruto in there though. I feel like you did though. I feel like you did. If you didn't, then I'm stupid. But there's a lot of more of DLC costumes in there. There's a lot more characters in there. Like pretty much had every single character. Um, Boruto is also in there too, so you got some Boruto characters in there too. I might have played this game more than Storm 3. And it's just because, all my friends had it and whatnot. But yeah, I just think it was a step behind 3 and Revolution. I think Revolution and 3 were probably the best games in the Storm series. Um Also what probably diminished my opinion for Storm 4 was because it just kind of felt like I was playing the same game over and over again. Like the reason why Storm 3 and Storm Revolution was really good to me is that Revolution I wasn't just playing 3. Like it was a whole bunch of stuff that I was doing. 3 was awesome because of the story, because of everything that had to do with it. So all around was the best Storm game for me. Revolution took the most risk, so it was up there for me as well. With Storm 4, just kind of felt like I was playing Storm 3, just a bit better. You know what I mean? I didn't really like that too much because it's like, okay, after you're done with the story, after you're done getting all the characters, all the costumes, there's nothing really to do. Like there's playing online with your friends, that's what I did, but nothing really beyond that. So I think because of how I felt about Storm 4, I didn't really want Storm Connections when Storm Connection was coming out. When I first heard that was coming out, instinctually I was like, "Oh yeah, it's go time." But after I look at the trailer, there was nothing really in there that just wasn't made me want to purchase it. Like in the trailer, they do show you that there's a original story in there, like Naruto is evil or some shit like that. But after the reviews came in, I read that the original story wasn't that good at all, so I was like, man, fuck that. But so I haven't played it. Let me know what you guys think about it though. Let me know if you guys enjoy it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Not really into JoJo's, so I haven't played that. I think I did play. Is this say VR? Oh no, R. Okay. I was about to say I definitely played this one. I played it with Steven a bit. Um, it was okay. I'm not really into JoJo, so I didn't really know what was going on, but it was okay. Guilty Gear. I haven't played, but I would definitely love to try Guilty Gear. Any of them. I don't know which one is like the best, but I would definitely like to try Guilty Gear. I don't know what that is. I think that's Guilty Gear as well. Because Guilty Gear is one of the longest running game series. Um, and it's also like I said, the guys who made Dragon Ball Fighters. I've played Guilty Gear, but just here and there. Like maybe I've only played like 3 matches or something from a game here or a game there, but actually playing it, actually putting my time into it, I've never really done that. Dead or Alive. I've never really played Dead or Alive. Don't really care to play it. Um, I don't really know anything about it. Dead or Alive 4, I definitely played that, and I'm not gonna lie, that game was hype. That game was hype, and I already know what you guys are gonna say, and I agree with y'all. I only played that game because of Ryu Hayabusa, and because there was a Spartan from Halo in there. So that's that's the reason why I played it. I ain't afraid to say it. I ain't afraid to die on that hill. King of Fighters. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to get into King of Fighters. I just never played that game ever. Is King of Fighters where Terry is from? I think Terry is from Fatal Fury, right? I don't know. There are a lot of these games I have not fucking played. God damn, how many King of Fighters games are there? Isn't there like 14 or 15? It's like mad games of this damn series. Hold on. I've never played Virtual Fighter. I have played one of them. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I want to get into Virtual Fighter 6 when that comes out. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty fun game. Bro, my forearm hurts from just dragging these shits. This one is the one that I played, and I'm not gonna lie, this one was pretty good. I think it just came out randomly for free on PlayStation or something because like that's the reason why I played it. It was cool. Like I've never really played a Virtual Fighter game, so I don't know if that one was good to you guys or not, but that one was pretty good. Fighters Mega Mix. I don't know what the fuck that is, but Soul Edge. Haven't played that. Soul Calibur 1. I've played that a couple times. When I did, it was when I was in Puerto Rico. I was a kid. It's okay. Wasn't because when you played all the other Soul Calibur games, they've only improved from game to game pretty much. So that's why one was just okay at the time of one coming out. I probably would have said it would be awesome, but Soul Calibur 2 is one of the best games ever of all time. I think that was my first Soul Calibur game. It was one of my first games I ever played on my Xbox. It's just probably the game that got me into fighting games. But yeah, I mean, I would play this all the time. My brother, my dad, um, just one of the best games ever. I put so much hours into this game. I feel like my favorite people were probably Keelik and Young Sung. I think that was, I think those are my two guys. I'm not gonna lie. And then Spawn was in the game. I feel like it was different guest characters, which I thought was pretty cool. Like I think if you had Xbox, you got Spawn. If you had GameCube, you had Link, and then if you had PS2, you had Heihachi. So I feel like that shit is badass. Just the game, the environments, the weapons, everything was really good about that game. Soul Calibur 3, I haven't played that one. I don't really care for it that much. Soul Calibur 4? Soul Calibur 4 was not my favorite Soul Calibur game, I'm not gonna lie. It drew me in because obviously you get to play as Darth Vader, you get to play as Yoda, you get to play as a Star Killer. So other than that though, I'm about to put in trash. I'm about to put in trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I was gonna put in okay, but I gotta put it in trash. Because other than the Star Wars characters, that game was kind of ass. Like, just but Soul Calibur 5 though. Soul Calibur 5 though. I'm not even gonna lie, that game was the shit. I think I played that game like all throughout my freshman year. I think it was. I don't know, but that game ruled my life, and it ruled my YouTube channel for a minute too. A lot of those videos you guys don't see because I just deleted them because it was during that time where I didn't even have a mic, so it was like, why am I gonna keep this here? Didn't have a mic, didn't get a whole lot of views, so it wasn't. I just took it off. Like that game ruled my entire life. Like I would just create characters. I would make my friends. I would make anime characters from movies. So I never really got that much of an interactive experience creating a character in the game. So when it was in Soul Calibur 5, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. Made a lot of people made Natsu, made Gray, made Sasuke, Zoro, made Edward Elric. Just a lot of people. A lot of people I made. Again, it helped because the game was actually fun too. Like the story was okay. The story wasn't really the drawing point of the game. So, but yeah, just I never really played online either. Now I think. Oh, actually, I did. I did. Did horrible. But Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 6 honestly might have been a better game to me, but I didn't put that much hours into it. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got it, it was good, but and that's my fault. I just hardly played the game. Like Soul Calibur Lost Sword, is that what it says? That says? Never played it. Persona 4. Never played it. Fatal Fury. Yeah, a lot of Fatal Fury games. Never played any of them. That's where Terry is from, though. Okay. Terry is in like every single fighting game, I feel like. Like Terry is like the guy. Like real bout or road bout. They're fighting on the streets. Final schools of the I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Darksiders. I've heard of Darksiders. I never played Darksiders before. Blaze Blue is a series that I've always heard about, but just never played either. Let me know what you guys think of Blaze Blue though. Is that the same as like Grand Blue? I know there's a game called Grand Blue, right? Or is that Blaze Blue? I don't know. Samurai Showdown. There's a lot of Samurai Showdown games. What the hell? Never played any of them. This Samurai Showdown though, the new one, I actually do kind of want to try because not gonna lie, they got the Warden and For Honor as like a DLC character. I definitely want to try that shit. Look at all the ones I haven't played, bro. All right, I put like 20 games in here that I just haven't played. We got Def Jam Vendetta. I haven't played that shit either. But Def Jam Fight for New York. I'm not gonna lie, Def Jam Fight for New York. That's peak. That is peak. If you see my videos, I'm playing that game right now. Haven't made a video on it in a while, but I'm hoping to make some more soon. Um, just the way they take the ridiculousness of like rappers fighting and just make it into like an actual fun game is both hilarious and epic to me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like they got kickboxing in there, they got Jeet Kune Do in there, they got wrestling in there, jujitsu, boxing, and then they just got regular street brawling. Like it's the moves and how interactive it is, how the story mode is going right now. It's just funny how good this game is. Like I hope there's gonna be a third one. I'm hearing that there's rumors that there's gonna be a third one. I hope those rumors are true because I would be on it. Is that Def Jam Icon? I don't know what that is. I haven't played that. Skullgirls. I heard a lot about Skullgirls, never played it before. Multiverses. Multiverses, I ain't gonna lie, that game is trash. Like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I gave that game mad chances. They kind of like revamped it to make it better. It just didn't feel better. The skins are awesome. Like everything surrounding the game is awesome, except for the gameplay. The gameplay is not awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I guess it could be fun. You play with your friends, but I also don't like the fact that it's only 4 players. I wish that there was more. Like if there was more players, like maybe up to 6 or 8, I feel like it'd be a way awesome time. I just I can't give it higher than trash. I can't. The ideas surrounding the game are great. It's just the game is just not fun. And a fighting game, because a fighting game, nobody really cares about the story or anything surrounding the game anyway. These are things that are bonuses when it comes to fighting games. When it comes to fighting games, people just want to fight. Like, you know what I mean? So the gameplay has to be fun. The gameplay isn't fun, you got yourself a problem. Um, and that's just Multiverse's problem, that the game is just not fun. The company though, I'd really love to see more from the company. I think it's called Player First Games or Player One Games, something like that. I don't know, but I think they definitely need to make more games. I feel like they should definitely make more games. I feel like they do definitely listen to the fans. They tried to make the game better. I think that there was a lot of studio interference with the game, which it does seem like it. Um, and just yeah, man. Brawlhalla though, Brawlhalla is peak. Brawlhalla is peak. Y'all gotta stop playing with the Brawlhalla hate. That game really is peak. It takes a lot of skill in that game, which I didn't expect to happen. I just love Brawlhalla so much. They got a lot of collabs. I had a lot of fun playing with my friends. I used to have tournaments, like stream tournaments on Brawlhalla. I got smoked, but like it was a good time to watch. Um, but yeah, man, Brawlhalla is a really really damn good game. I feel like that company, whoever makes them, they definitely gotta like they making bank right now because They definitely do listen to their fan base. Definitely shows the updates with the collabs, everything like that. Really good. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. I'm not gonna lie, this game was ass. This game was such ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Just I don't know. I was just playing with my friends and I couldn't kill nobody. I discovered that you can only kill somebody if you like ult them or some shit, something like that. That's ass. That's ass. I'm not even gonna lie that because you're just fighting forever. It's just not fun. But they got a Fist of the North Star fighting game. Oh, I definitely want to try that shit. I gotta put that in. Haven't tried, or I'd like to try. Dude, the haven't played is huge. Love to try a fighting game about Fist of the North Star. Pokken Tournament. Also a game that I would really love to try. A Pokemon fighting game. That does sound kind of heat. Even though you obviously can't add every single Pokemon. Of course. But just like seeing like Lucario face off against Champ or something like that, like that would just be awesome, man. So I haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay of that game either. Let me know what you guys think about Pokemon Tournament. Arms. I haven't played Arms at all, but I think it's for the Switch, if I'm not mistaken. Arms seems like it could be a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys have played it. Let me know your thoughts on it. But Arms seems kind of fun. A Sonic fighting game? I haven't played. I haven't played that shit. Wait, I think I did. Horrible then. Horrible. But if it's the game I'm thinking of, horrible. Horrible game. Probably at the time it was okay, but horrible. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I've actually had some fun playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid because I'm a big Power Rangers fan. It's made by the same people who made the phone game, which you can tell because the console version is not that good. But on the phone it's way better actually. And but they did give a good attempt. I definitely do want. I feel like if they put more money into what Battle of the Grid was supposed to be, then it would have been better. It's still an okay game. I'll even say it's a good game, but combos were good. The roster was okay too. I feel like they started to add skins, but I don't remember. Story was okay as well. It was just it was a good time. It was a good time. But I definitely feel like it could have been better. I feel like it could have been better. Maybe they put more money into it. Maybe if they put more care or effort. I don't know. But Nidhogg. I'm not even gonna lie. Nidhogg was good. Nidhogg was awesome. I played it with Justin, my boy. Um, I'm not even gonna lie. That game was kind of fire. It's literally you're just like two stick figure things and you have swords and you're going to war. That's it. That's all it is, and it's the best time I've had. Like it's been mad long before I played that game. Like that game was just it was fire. I didn't know they made it too. I'm not surprised they made it too, but I haven't played it. I would definitely love to try it though. As long as you scroll all the way up. Godzilla destroy all monsters. We're getting into it now, boys. We're getting into it now, boys. Godzilla destroy all monsters. I'm not gonna lie, it's gotta be really good. It was probably the first Godzilla game that I've ever played, and probably the first Godzilla game a lot of us have played actually, because they didn't really release Godzilla games like that, and a lot of times it'd be on like the Game Boy or something, you know. But Destroy All Monsters is really good. It's like you got this. They really captured the monster action really well. Um, it was really awesome. There was this cheat code that you can put that like kind of like fucks with the filter a little bit, but that was kind of funny. And just the overall game was really good. The roster was good. Combat was good. Environments looked good. Everything about it was really good. But the real and my favorite Godzilla game of all time is Godzilla Save the Earth. That game, best, best Godzilla game ever. No doubt about it. Like there is nothing better. There probably will never be anything better because this game was just fucking peak. I mean, just the moves, the way people would hit each other, the impact that you would feel, um, the destruction of the environment. They had a boxing ring. They had a boxing ring sized for monsters. You wrap your head around that one. Wrap your head around it. They had a boxing ring for monsters that you can get in there. And Godzilla will have boxing moves. He'll do the 1-2. 1-2 with the headbutt, bro. He'll do the bro straight left way, bro. If you guys know about left way, Godzilla is definitely a left way fighter. Like, no lie. You got Jet Jaguar doing the 540 kick. Like, come on now, man. Um, just a lot of things. A lot of things. The roster was good too. Roster was really good. You can do a lot of different modes in that game. You got the story mode. You got like survival. You got a lot of things you can do in that game. Godzilla Unleashed. I'm actually playing right now on PS2 emulator. I'm gonna see if maybe you guys want to see some videos on that. You can let me know in the comments below. But I'm just trying to get some of the characters in there. I haven't played that much to form an opinion, but it is definitely good. It is definitely good. Definitely not a bad game. There's some monsters in there that weren't in Save the Earth, so I'm excited about that. I feel like Baragon is in there, but I don't know now. Nobody fucks with Baragon, man. I think Baragon might have been in Save the Earth as well. I don't know, but nobody fucks with Baragon. But yeah, just it's a good game. I feel like what's really good. I feel like they added the rage. I feel like the rage is really good. It's a really good way to differentiate from the rest of the other games. So I think it's really good. What is that? Rumble Fish? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Rumble Fish 2? No idea. I don't think I know any of these. Hold on. I don't know. They got Shaq Fu. I never played Shaq Fu. Light of the Gods, War Gods. I've never played any of these games, so I'm not gonna waste my time. I never played any of these games. So here we go. Here is the list. It got you got time to play the game. You got Ultra Street Fighter 4, Tekken 7, Tekken 8, Super Smash Brothers Melee, Super Smash Brawl, Mortal Kombat 9, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Ultimate 3. You got Dragon Ball BT3. You got Dragon Ball Fighters, Storm 3, Storm Revolution, Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 5, Def Jam Fight for New York, Brawlhalla, and Godzilla Save the Earth. These are my favorite fighting games of all time. And as you go down, you see other games as well. The really good is those games. The good is those. Okay, is that I'd love to try all these games right here. Don't care about any of these games down here. And these are trash. Street Fighter 5, garbage. Super Smash Brothers Wii U, garbage. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, garbage. Mortal Kombat vs. DC, garbage. Soul Calibur 4, garbage. Multiverse is garbage. PlayStation All Stars, garbage. Whatever that Sonic game is, garbage. And that's about it. So thank you for watching this tier list. Uh, Let me know if you guys want any more tier lists. I love doing these videos. This one is probably gonna be really long. Um, but if you stuck around, thank you for watching. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed saw so far. Comment down below what I got wrong or what do you agree with. What is your own? What are your top 3 fighting games of all time? Tell me. And subscribe if you're new. Share with your friends, your family, anybody, and everybody. Also, click that notification bell. That way, you know exactly when I upload. Check out my other videos. Those are great, and so are you. And I'll see you guys next. Peace.